How's it going? Armor Blue here. I am back on the Hitchhikers server, and today I'm going to be focusing on the shopping area. Not only do I need to restock my own shop, but, you know, I feel like the other Hitchhikers have all added to this area in so many beautiful ways. I would also like to add a bit as well, and maybe get rid of some of the things I did during a dare stream. That was a lot of fun. Be sure to check out my Twitch channel at Armor Blue Gaming. I have a lot of fun just hanging out on streams and getting up to some mischief. Fuzzy, being my business mentor and also business partner, did suggest adding some stained glass to my stock, and so I went ahead and made the addition. Unfortunately, there isn't that much in stock, but I have it mostly set up. But yeah, there's a lot of slimes around here. Speaking of that, I need to go ahead and fix some lighting and get some stuff done around the shopping area. I am so tempted to just name all the little tiny slimes and just have this whole place filled with them. So I thought I would give you a little bit of an update as well as talk about what my plans are for adding to this area. Basically, I want to take what's already here and continue it throughout the area to the in-between sections and really complete the area. So you'll notice I have some lighting here. I have some places marked out for trees that are gonna basically follow the concept of that tree over there. And I also copied this area here on this side over here, as well as continued this rocky path in this area to kind of bring this whole area together. Okay. I don't know how chickens wandered over here. That's odd. That's a bit suspicious. I wonder who that could be. That could be a bit of an omen. Maybe. Or, that could be, could just be a coincidence. Here I am in the gaming area because I'm gonna make another game. Yeah, I just finished the Warden Capture the Flag game, but, yeah, I want to make a nice little small mini game for the mini gaming district, and I've had this idea for quite some time, and I am really excited for it. I'm gonna be playing making a archery game where you can shoot the targets to play note blocks with heads on them. Yep, it's gonna be awesome playing all of the sounds of all of the different creatures. But yeah, I kind of have to figure out how I'm gonna do that. It's almost not even redstone, so I should be fine. Hopefully. But first, I need to go get myself a bunch of heads. Red Gabs has been leaving a lot of these holes all over the place, and yeah, at the shopping district, I've been covering them up kind of like that so nobody falls through, because yeah, I died falling in one of those holes. Well, actually, technically, I didn't die from falling in the hole. I had troubles flying out of it and ran out of rockets, and so, you know, Curtis, being a super helpful hitchhiker, hopped on. It was during a stream, and I totally expected lots of help, maybe rockets, but no, cobblestone was thrown down, I started pillaring up, and then down came the TNT. So technically, I didn't die to falling down the hole, but close enough. Had it not been there, would have never happened. I kind of want to, on behalf of the whole server, do a little something. Just a little something. So I did a thing. I kind of already regret it. I just had a sudden impulse to do this, and I just went and did it. I don't really know what came over me. Oh, this is so crazy and chaotic. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I did this. But there's no undoing it now. I'm sorry, Red Gaps. I don't know what got into me. There aren't actually more chickens here, but I feel like there's more. Probably because they grew up. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting eggs every time I go through the portal. I need to actually take care of this. After that craziness, I think I need to take a break and do a little bit of writing. Yo, I have asked for your help on Discord, and I have gotten some stories to write out. If you are not on the Hitchhikers Discord, be sure to click the link in the description and come join us. So here we have a haiku by Kuboomer13. Refrigerator. All the bottles go inside. Refrigerator. And Curtis Does a Dig has a little story for us. Nate was a snake who found a job that paid really well and provided housing at no cost. Problem was, it was out in the middle of nowhere. Nate decided that free housing was worth almost any location, so he goes for the interview and the guy tells him about the job. The man takes him to the middle of the desert where there is a small shack and several meters away is a lever. The man explains that the lever is a doomsday device and that if anybody were to pull it, the world would be destroyed. Nate will be getting paid to prevent the lever from ever getting pulled. Should be an easy job. In the middle of nowhere, but it's an important job nonetheless. Nate accepts the job for the free housing and more than accommodating paycheck, and the man leaves. The first day, nothing happens. The world is safe and Nate doesn't have to do much. This is easy, he thought to himself. The second and third day, the only issue Nate has is with a few birds that are loitering around the lever. Nate shoos them away. This happens a few more times, but the world is never in danger. It's still easy, he thinks to himself. As the days go on, Nate has an easy time protecting the lever from being pulled. As a snake, the birds fear him naturally, so shooing them away is no problem. This is the easiest job he's ever had. One night, Nate hears a noise. He goes out of his snake bed and goes to check outside. He sees a light in the distance. Weird, he thinks to himself. He stays outside, still very groggy from waking from his slumber. The light gets closer and closer and eventually splits into two. As the lights get closer and closer, Nate realizes these are headlights and the vehicle is heading straight for the lever. Nate screams and yells for the vehicle to turn around. Please, he calls out, turn around. The vehicle continues heading straight for the lever. Nate, panicking, rushes near the lever and gives himself a bit more distance. He stands as best as a snake can and straightens his head and body up to the sky. If the lever is pulled, the world ends. The vehicle continues forward. Nate, mimicking the lever, is hit by the vehicle, and the vehicle continues on into the night. The moral of the story is that better Nate than lever. By Curtis Does a Dig. Oh, it's funny. It is funny. I like it. So I'm gonna add these to my collection here on Gort Space. I mean, Gort will eventually notice. Be sure you are subscribed to Gort. So why? Gort has chickens too. Yeah, because I cannot wait to see Gort's reaction to finally discovering all the books in his library. I am done adding to the market, and I am super happy with what I did with it. I have all of the fresh produce available over here. And then over here, we got all of the handmade soaps and creams, of course. And then we have our mix and match bouquets with all of the different type of flowers that you can combine and add together. And yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. If you have noticed, my voice might be a tad bit scratchy toward the end of this video. Dealing with a bit of a cold, but working through it. Yeah, I am super happy with all of the additions that I made. Lost Midget had asked me to kind of spruce up the diamond tree a little bit. So I did that as well. I'm really happy with how it turned out. That I really wanted to bring this area together and have it a sort of complete feeling. All of the additions that people made, I noticed that they did a fantastic job doing their section, but then they didn't want to really intrude on any other person's space. And so it would be like the pond is done and then a blank space, and then the shop and the area around the shop, and then lots of blank spaces in between. So I wanted to just like expand on what everyone else had done and bring this sort of my own feel of like the polished cottage touristy town kind of feel to it. So things like bringing this map over where people can see it, and finishing off this market area, kind of a way to build on what other people had established here and kind of tie all of the areas together. So overall, you might look at it and go, well, Armor Blue, this is a whole episode, and I can't really see all that you did. Did you even do that much? But yeah, it was quite a bit and took a bit longer than expected, so I'm gonna have to get to that target game next time. But I am super happy with how it turned out, and a lot of these sort of like completeness sort of decorations do end up like the moment you add them, they sort of disappear, and that is perfect. That's how you know that it is a good addition, because once you add it, it's like, yes, that should have always been there, you know? I don't know. That's just what I think anyway. We'll catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you go. It really helps out my channel. And we'll catch you next time. Time to head home.
Wait a minute. There's more chickens. Why is there more chickens? Why?